What's up, guys? Today I want to do a quick video and show you my top favorite everyday handbags. And by that I mean you don't have to downsize, you don't have to think about it before you walk out the door, and it really just holds a lot, and they're stylish too. So the first one I'm going to show you is my trusty Speedy B25. This one is the monogram. If you're ever considering whether or not you should do the monogram, I would recommend that you do it. I think the Speedy is a really classic bag, and for me, the size 25 is perfect. But I think if you wanted to make it a little bit extra special, doing the monogram is a really fun way of doing that and personalizing it, so long as you know that you're never going to turn around and have plans to sell it off again, and you know it's going to be an everyday bag. But I feel like because there's a lot of surface area, it really allows you to have some fun with the bag, and it really breaks up the monogram that's kind of all over the place. So I chose the fuchsia and the indigo, which I believe those are the colors. It's in the bandolier version because it has the D-rings on the side, and I chose to put my initials on it. And it's just a really easy grab and go. You can choose the interior color. Back when I did it, which was like quite a long time ago, and it's still in really great condition, you could only choose the interior color as one of the two colors that you choose on the exterior. Last time I checked, I think you're not bound to just these two colors, whatever you choose as your interior color. I think you have a little bit more freedom nowadays to choose another color. So I think that's pretty cool too. But again, if you're ever thinking about whether or not you should do monogram, and you know it's going to be a forever bag for you, or a bag that you'll pass down to, you know, your daughter or something, then a monogram I feel like is a really fun way to break up the monogram and make an otherwise boring bag into something more fun. So I love this bag. This is definitely an easy grab and go. I think most of the bags that I have on my list will probably be pretty common in terms of people agreeing that it's a great everyday throw and go type of bag. So that's my first one. And the second bag, because we're on the Louis Vuitton train, is another LV bag, but this is the Pochette Matisse. And this is the bag that was so controversial for quite a long time because there was a lot of glazing issues for some people in the very beginning. Thankfully, I've never had those issues, but this is such a great grab and go bag. Number one, I love the versatility of the top handle. I wrap mine because I think it's just a cute way to break up the monogram. Sometimes I feel like having so much Louis Vuitton monogram is a little bit overwhelming, and you want to break that up sometimes, at least I do. So that's why I just wrap that. It's also a great way to protect the vachetta so that it doesn't get too many spots. But this is so good because it has an adjustable strap, as you know. It's got really good capacity in terms of how much it will hold. It's got some built-in organization in here, which I really love. So I just think this, because it's not stiff and it's very flexible, this can sort of move and expand as you need it to within reason. It's I feel like it's so great as an everyday bag. It's also pretty low profile considering how much it holds. So it's not like a bulky bag in my opinion, and it's very casual. It kind of goes with everything. So this is another great everyday bag. So all of these bags are in no particular order, and they are all just really equally good. So my next bag is going to be my small Longchamp Le Pliage bag. This is in a color, I believe this is the color Cypress, and this is the bag I'm currently using. It is completely stuffed. I do not have to think about anything in here. The newer ones, I believe, have two slip pockets. Initially, I think the earlier designs only had one small slip pocket, which I thought was kind of not that functional because it was so close to, it was quite small and quite close to the opening of the bag. I never usually put stuff in there, but they did put a much bigger pocket on the side now, and I find that super useful, and I do put things in there because it is a much deeper and larger slip pocket. But as you can tell, this fits a boatload of things. Now, the drawback is it can be kind of a mess, but you can obviously get a Samorga insert or something, and it'll help with the organization factor. I could probably use one myself because this is literally a dumping bag. Sometimes there's seasons where you just go through, I'm just like throwing everything in the bag and I'm not thinking about it, like receipts and papers and random stuff, just throw it in and I'll deal with it later type of thing. And that's definitely this kind of bag. So this is just a really good grab and go. Like, it's obviously top handle, very easily fits in the crook of your arm, and just really functional because I don't have to be overly careful with it, given that it's a nylon and very wipeable. So this is another good one. Okay, now my next bag that I'm choosing is my Fendi Baguette. This is the best. Oof. So I said there's no particular order in these, but okay, there's no particular order in these. This is pretty damn good though. This Fendi Baguette is so, so good as an everyday bag. I know some people get concerned about, like, can stuff fall out of the little holes here? I have literally never had an issue with that. If I do have like tiny things, then they usually go into a pouch, but this is so good. Now, this chain does not come with it. This is just an add-on that I put on there, but the fact that there's two different chains, there's two different D-rings so that you can put the top handle on one and then the shoulder strap on the other is brilliant. It's just those small details that really make a big difference in the comfort factor. And it's plenty spacious. Like, it's really, really a good size bag. And so durable. Yes, this is Napa leather, which is a type of lambskin, but it truly is so good. I've had this for a long time and I wear this on the regular. This is in my regular rotation because it's just so easy to wear, and this color for me is like a neutral. It just matches a lot of things. The hardware looks still pretty good. Like, I think there's something a little bit sticky on here. But let me see. Yeah. Considering how much I've worn this bag, the hardware is in pretty damn good condition and no major scratches that I can notice, to be honest. I mean, it could use a little bit of a cleaning, but other than that, it's in really good condition. So this is a bag that is in my regular rotation, and I can't say enough about this bag. I'm pretty good about not getting duplicates of a silhouette or of a particular bag. In my collection, I've seriously considered getting another one in this color, and I've had to talk myself off the ledge many times because, again, I need to remain true to myself and not get duplicates, but it is tempting when you've got such a great functional bag. So this is a really, really good one. If you're on the fence about how much this fits, I do have a video on this, which I will link above. And it's just so good. It's a good one. Okay, last but not least is my Chanel 19. This I have sung praises so many times, and this is my green Chanel 19. I believe I got this in 2020, like the end of it or something. And again, this is a fierce competitor. against my Fendi Baguette. Like between these two, these are the two bags that I have seriously considered getting duplicates of because they're that good and that functional. And functionality is everything to me. And, you know, on top of the fact that it's comfortable to carry and just no fuss and pretty hardy in terms of how it wears, they're really good. And this Chanel is a lambskin, but it's not the same type of lambskin as a regular classic flat Chanel lambskin. I don't know what they did to it. I don't know why, but the finish is different and it is way more durable. And considering how often and how much I use and abuse this, and I do mean I use and abuse it, I do not baby this bag at all. Like, even look at the corners. This is the first time I'm actually looking at the corners properly, but this is, I can't say enough about this bag or the baguette because they're so, so good. And just the amount that you can carry and the flexibility that it affords and the versatility in which you can carry it with the top handle, the shoulder and crossbody strap, like it's just so, so good. And if something happened to any of these 5 bags, I would have no problem with repurchasing them. They are that good. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video. And if you did, maybe consider binge watching some of my other videos, and I will see you next time. Bye.